Welcome to our next episode. We've been talking about the importance and the impact of your community, the people that surround you. And what we'd like to talk about in this particular episode is for you to define the qualities and the characteristics of your ideal community. Now, just a brief recap. We discussed in the last episode that your community is not as simple and straightforward as it immediately appears. Just as a reminder, it's not as simple as your family and friends.
No.
Community is not automatically defined as family, either nuclear or extended, childhood friends, business associates, or college alumni. As the Christ stated and was quoted in our previous episode, he said unto them, My mother and my brethren are these which hear the word of God and do it. What's the most important two words in that?
Do it.
Do it. That's right. They not only hear it, but they also do. You see, there are many people in today's world that go to church and they potentially hear the word of God, although quite frankly, much of it is watered down today, unfortunately, and or bastardized.
True.
And they go on Sunday, or they go on Easter, or they go on Christmas, possibly read the Bible, maybe can even quote from it, but do they actually do let's do it together. Do what the Bible and its prophets teach. Unfortunately, not many in our experience. Now, please understand, we're not being critical. It's just a clear observation of fact. No, we're not. Berspa and I both know many people who can quote teachings with the best of them, irrespective of religious preferences, and yet their lives scream so loudly. And this is not just Christians, it's Baha'is, it's Jewish, it's Muslim, it's all of them. Their lives scream so loudly to the
I can't hear the words that are coming out of your mouth.
That's right. What they say is completely irrelevant. And so, again, Bersba and I are not suggesting that we are always on point with the teachings of God.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. I can attest that Bersba is not.
We are the bomb diggity thing right here.
and I can promise you I fall short many times and make mistakes.
Oh, don't be so modest.
But what we can say with utmost certainty is that more often than not, we course correct quickly. And we get back on track.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
So
yes, we are.
These are the type of people, Bersab is on fire today. These are the type of people that we want in our community, like the Christ said, not like-minded. Let's get rid of that meme. Like-minded people are a group of people waiting on a school bus. Yeah. They're going in the same direction to the same place. But we want principle and moral-minded individuals, people who get up every day and do their very best to live in alignment with God's principles and laws.
Agreed.
Now, it might be difficult to find that kind of community, but when you do find it, it's incredibly empowering and it's invigorating. And we will tell you straight up that the more you redeem yourself, the more difficult it becomes to find these people.
True.
Compared to the mass majority, these kind of people are the minority in today's world. Let's take Christianity for a moment. Christianity is not a religion.
Oh.
Jesus, the prophet, did not start a new religion. When you study history, you realize that Paul actually created Christianity, not the Christ. Yeah. The true meaning of being Christian is not a religion. It's not worshiping Christ. It's to become like Christ. It's to follow the teachings of Christ.
Yes. He said, pick up your cross and follow me.
That's right. Big difference. And that's tough. Christ was not the great exception. And he never taught that he was. He was the great example.
Yeah.
Do you get the difference? So the first step in defining your true community is to clearly define who you choose for your community.
Yes.
Because who you choose and surround yourself with is what you're going to have the most conversations about. It's what you're going to have the most opportunities within. It's going to affect everything. Your community is very powerful. Secondly, and maybe the more important step, is ask yourself, who must I become so that when I eventually meet these people that I've defined, they'll be attracted to having me as a member of their community. Not always easy.
No.
It's not supposed to be easy.
It's never easy.
Easy and great cannot coexist in the same
It's
space.
not even easy when you come into this world.
It's not.
You have to squeeze your way out.
You have to squeeze your way out.
Or you have a C-section. One of the two. It's still hard.
And that's not easy for the mom.
No.
It takes patience. It takes focus. It takes perseverance. But it's worth it. I can promise you it's worth it. And the payout is immense. In the ancient teachings, it states, he who persists in the great work will be rewarded. And that's very similar to the Christ teachings. He stated, for everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. So define very clearly who your community needs to be, who you choose for them to be, and to become the person that they would want to have in their community as well. Hopefully this is giving you some things to think about and, more importantly, to act upon.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for a couple moments of your day.
See you next week.
God bless. We'll see you next week.
Bye.